Welcome to this introduction to Vienna Suite Pro. We will talk about some operational basics of this plugin suite, and we will also have a look at the Equalizer Pro. Some audio examples in this video are mixed in 5.1, so let's check your setup quickly. You should hear my voice in the left speaker, now in the right speaker, in the center speaker, in the left rear speaker, and in the right rear speaker. The safest way to go is to download the HD version of this video from our website and play it back on a surround-capable video player like the VLC player. Of course, the videos will also work on a stereo setup, but you might miss some of the panning, as you will hear a downmix of the surround version. This collection of 14 great plugins is the next level in software development of the Vienna Symphonic Library, with open format surround capabilities up to 24 channels. All plugins are Retina ready, resizable, and fully scalable. Just one aspect of a modern and intuitive workflow, but definitely a game changer on any modern Retina or Ultra HD screen. To switch between different scale settings, scaling all elements of the plugin from 75 to 200%, click the logo area on top of the user interface. This is also where you can set the default scaling of each plugin, system-wide. Of course, you will also find a lot of useful presets. Click the folder icon in the upper right corner to expand the preset browser. Easy to navigate and with a simple way to save your own presets in a folder structure of your choice. Hover with your mouse over each element in Vienna Suite Pro, and you will see a short description in the lower left corner, sometimes with useful shortcuts. The centerpiece of Vienna Suite Pro is the grouping feature, which is available for 5 out of the 14 plugins. The grouping feature allows for individual processing of separate signals as well as freely assignable groups, much like multiplying the possibilities of one plugin. And for the Limiter Pro and Multiband Pro, the grouping feature provides interdependent processing of multi-channel signals. Please watch the corresponding tutorials for each plugin to find out more. Now let's take a look at the grouping feature with the Equalizer Pro. Click on the Expand button to the left to see the group settings. You can see the groups in the column to the left and the available channels on top of the group settings. A normal equalizer would process all input channels like one signal. In the group settings, this would be the default mode. All input channels are assigned to one group, and the changes in the equalizer affect all channels. With the grouping feature, you can assign each channel to a different group if you like, and each group will be processed separately within the plugin. And you can switch between the groups anytime by clicking the corresponding group number. To illustrate the possibilities, I will dampen the high frequencies in the left front channel, Group 1, and increase the high frequencies in the right front channel, Group 2, with a high shelf filter. Now let's add the left rear speaker to Group 1 and the right rear speaker to Group 2. Or as another alternative, assign the front channel pair to Group 1 and the rear channel pair to Group 2. Let's experiment with these settings a little bit. You get the idea. This is a great sonic playground with very flexible possibilities. Activating the MS matrix for a channel pair, MS encodes the channels before processing and MS decodes the channels after processing, allowing equalization of the mid and side channels individually. The filter response display lets you perform the usual operations. Double-click a handle or click the filter band number below the display to activate a filter band. You will always see each band in its corresponding color, and the selected filter band is displayed in bright white. Remember to check that you are editing the correct group. It might take a little time to get used to all these options. You can choose between 8 filter types for each of the 8 fully parametric filter bands. And of course, there are the gain, frequency, and quality parameters. When editing these values with the mouse, Shift increases the precision, Alt locks the frequency, Command or Control clicking a handle resets the filter band. You can also use a lasso to select multiple handles at once. If you drag a handle outside the range of the current scale, the scale will adjust automatically. A right-click in the filter response display lets you copy, paste and reset each group. Of course, you can switch off the integrated 120 band spectrum analyzer anytime, or you could fine-tune the analyzer preferences. A really cool feature with the Equalizer Pro is the Playable Keyboard. You can even adjust the volume of the sine tone by dragging your mouse up and down. Hold Shift to enable a sweep that is not locked to the keyboard frequencies. Also very helpful, double-click a node on the keyboard to put out this frequency. You'll get a -6 dB peak filter with a Q value of 15 at this frequency. Each Vienna Suite Pro plugin also lets you adjust the output gain for each channel individually by grabbing the right handle in the output meter. Hold Alt to adjust all channels simultaneously. And a Control or Command click resets the output gain. Another great feature, hold down Command and Option to solo a frequency band.